what it took to get here.
You never would have known. Well, shout it out. Lions and Men. No games, no bullshit. Truth be told. Always. 100%. Lions and Men, baby. Putting that work in right now for y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Real talk. Y'all hear that? Throwback. What y'all know about that? Hit me up. Where y'all at? Huh? Y'all already know what it is. Shout it out. HNIC forever. Appreciate the love. Shout it out. Gregory Santiago. King Tito. King Heck. Isaac Tamu coming from New Zealand. Crowns up 360. That's official. The White Boot Terror. You already know what it is, bro. I see you when I hear you. All day, every day. 360 strong, twin. Let's get it. Repeat. Heck. Everybody upstate New York. Y'all know what's going down right now. Huh? It's a movement. And we're going to keep it moving. Keep it pushing in the right direction, twin. Straight to the top, man. Like the way crowns shine. Like the stars shine. The way the sun shine. That's what we doing. Real shit. Y'all already know. Come on. Huh? Huh? Nothing on me. In my weed smoke, homie. Oh, I just clipped my shit. Chill. Y'all already know. Let's get right into it. C74, adolescents at war. 2 upper, 2 top, chop shop. One side, all blood house. Other side, a mixture. 5%ers, well, it was. And then it changed. Let's get into it. Part 3. Then I'm leaving the 2 upper chapter. Going to something else. This is going to be kind of like the beginning and the end. Follow me. When I came back down to 2 upper on this time, around the time where it was the big pun, Fat Joe performance in C74 adolescents, I was on my way back down because I was already sentenced to a 1 to 3. We used to call it 1 to 3 because it wasn't 1 to 3. 1 to 3, 1 to 3, whatever. For a bullshit burglary. But I caught a case while I was on the island in C74. So I had to come back down to fight the case. So in the process of that happened, it was some months that transpired. I went up north in 1997. So I lasted in the fall within like 3 months, maybe 4, went up. Went up another 8 months, came back down 9 months. It was 98. It was the end of the 98. I come back down for this case that I'm fighting. And I end up finding out that I'm going to 2 upper with the red. I'm going 2 up. I'm like, all right. I'm on deck. I already know what happens. But what happens is I end up going to court first. So I have a fucked up day. We ain't gonna get into all that. There's a lot of transit. I'm gonna skip all that. There was a lot of transit. Like that just means cuffs, bus, cuffs, cage, cuffs, cage. There was a lot of that shit going on. And then when I finally get to the island, guess what? I don't even get housed. It's cuffs, bus, going to the fucking courts. So I'm tired, twisted, coming from upstate. Go to court for the regular bullshit. Remand, another court date or whatever the fuck, because I don't even think my lawyer showed up or whatever. I had another court date, so I had to lay up on the island. It was like a whole fucking, they gave me an adjournment for around like 30 days later, 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm laying up on the island now after coming down from up north serving my sentence. Now I'm on the island, two upper. I end up coincidentally bumping heads and connecting with some dude called Don P. Shout out to Don P. I was official dude, 5% nigga from the Bronx. I mean, shout out to Don P. He showed me nothing but love. And at the end of the day, I respect the nigga. I know you probably mad at me, got some shit to say, but it's all good and I respect it. So if he ever was to respond, it is what it is. I'll say my side. He ever pop up, say his side, then, you know what I mean, y'all make y'all motherfucking judgment on it. Woo, y'all ready? A little nips on deck. So, I meet him. We end up kind of clicking in the cage in the bullpens. I came down. I had butt on me. I was prepared. Let's just say that. I had the back row because when you're coming from upstate coming down, you know, it's your time to get money re-up because everything you got up there is worth 10 times more down there. So I came down loaded and we clicked. I start finding out me and him going to the same house. He know I'm king. He letting me already know like that house is basically him and his bros and they all 5%ers. The guards got it. And it's like 1 or 2 bloods in that house. Some Spanish dudes, but you know what I mean, they the ones that's running the crib. So that's how that take place. Me and him get that little bomb and we both on some Bronx nigga shit. He see I'm just coming from up north from fighting the cutting. In the case that I'm fighting is on a homie that I shot in the 4 building. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of like feeling each other's energy kind of. You know what I mean? The respect level was kind of there. He's respecting me, I'm respecting him. We end up going to the house. Now I've been like on transit. I'm mad tired. I ain't gonna front. I remember when I got to the house, it was mad eyeballs on me, obviously, because I'm a new face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming through, and you know, I'm just coming through on my regular shit. Going on my, because I know that I ain't gotta automatically just, it's not on deck. I'm still on point, not sleeping. But I could peep the vibe once I'm coming through also. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's a 5% house. And they the ones running shit. The nigga Don P, me and him kind of click, so he kind of vouching for me already. And I get to my cell, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what it is, like, it's all about the phones. Let's be real. For all y'all that know, y'all know it's about the phones. So, you know, to avoid confrontation, Don P letting them know, like, yo, he pulling his weight. Now, I'm like, yo, listen, you know what I mean? My nigga getting on the phone, he gotta use the phone. I mean, that's, nah, he's opening the door, basically. You know what I'm saying? On some real recognized real shit, you feel me? So that's why I always say shout out to Don P. So, once I get out my cell, I get into that house, I automatically started getting respect from everybody there. I ain't even had to really put no work in, to be honest with you. In the beginning, it was just kind of like the door was open. Niggas feeling niggas out. Some niggas was not feeling me, obviously. You know, it's never everybody feeling this shit. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm Spanish and I'm king. And the 5%ers got the house because a lot of blood niggas just got packed up. You know what I mean? And one of the 5% niggas that was there, this nigga non-Taurus, I forget his fucking government name. He was a rapo ass nigga from Brooklyn. And he was there when the blood niggas was there, but he was there when the blood niggas was running the house. When Bloody Ron and these niggas was there, he was there. He laid up so long because he was fighting that crazy ass case. He was fighting multiple cases. This nigga was a serial rapist. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get into what we did to that nigga. Cause he was running his house. Keep that in mind. And it was him, Don P, Knowledge, the blood nigga face, and somebody else that was there. It was like 5 or 6 of them at the time. Or Shabon and somebody else. So it was 6 of them that was in there when I came back. And what ended up happening is the door was open, so I was in there smooth, no problems. I'm doing me, making moves on the phone off the rip. Yo, baby, come through, bring the bag. I'm getting money. Once I get down there, off the rip, I'm on a visit immediately. That's just real talk. I got married while I was up top and all that shit. Like I had bitches on deck. Like I was good money. So I wasn't one of them niggas just trying to be on their boo loving on the phone. But you know, you gotta get a bitch what they want. Sometimes they want a boo love on the phone. So you gotta boo love. So we on deck. Spanish dudes and the black dudes that was neutral that was in the house. It was like two like Mexicans, like two Salvadorians, two Dominicans. You got my nigga Bordy. Bordy was official. Shout out to Bordy. He was DP. One of the originators from the Trinitarios as far as I'm considered, cause he was rapping that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't rap too tight. He was a live wire. You know what I'm saying? But he was official. Had a lot of heart. You know what I'm saying? And you had a couple of you had my nigga Light. You had this other brother, I forgot his name, with dreads, and he was he was like he was the one that set it off, because when we had the pop, the 5%ers wasn't aware. This whole time, everybody in that day room that they considered day room dummies, they was working in the mess hall. The whole time they was working in the mess hall, they was just bringing back mad contraband, making moves, sharpening shit. The nigga Puppet, he was one of the ones that was involved with that shit, with them getting it going. Because Puppet was Salvadorian too, or some shit like that. So there was a process already there. When I got there, I amplified the process. And because I was feeling them like, you know what? We got a shot. And I felt, now y'all can keep it a buck with me. Motherfuckers might try to call me a snake. Alright. It is what it is if that's what you feel. I don't feel like a snake because they did show me love. But I knew that the love that they were showing me was off the muscle of Don P. And I knew that the love I was getting from knowledge was authentic. The love I was getting from Don P was authentic. But that was it. It was them two. Everybody else, that shit was mad fake. And I used to hear the slick shit they used to say. They used to be saying little slick racist shit on the low, calling niggas Germans, and you know what I'm saying? They used to say their little slick shit. But at the end of the day, them two, how can I forget this motherfucker, y'all? This fat motherfucker called Cheeseburger. Y'all heard me. Cheeseburger. Every motherfucker that was on the island, Spofford, that whole era, shout out to Cheeseburger. God bless him. I hope he's still out here up and jumping. Cheeseburger. He ended up turning blood. This motherfucker was big as fuck, bro. He was Big Mac for real, my nigga. That nigga was bigger than a cheeseburger. 17 years old. Big as shit. I was with him in Spofford. He was in that house also. He was in that house. Definitely was. I don't know how I forgot him, man. I don't know how I forgot him. Cheeseburger was definitely in that house. So, anyway, at that time, though, check this shit out. This is real talk. And Cheeseburger, he hear this, he knows this is real shit, and I ain't lying. When I came to that house, Cheeseburger was quiet. That big boy was humble as fuck. Humble as fucking apple pie, twin. 100% facts. 100% facts. Mad quiet, big as fuck. Puerto Rican and Dominican. Something like that. He from the Bronx too, I believe. I believe from the Bronx. Motherfuckers already know, yo. People know because Cheeseburger was around, bro. He was around. People know who the fuck he is. And like I said, hey, he was fucking humble as humble pie, bro. And he ended up turning into a gorilla. That's crazy shit. He turns into a gorilla. He went from the most humblest big teddy bear motherfucker to Godzilla. But that's a whole nother story. Shout out to Cheeseburger. But Cheeseburger was in the house. So Cheeseburger was also cool with the Spanish. He speaks Spanish too. So he was with the shits also. But he used to fuck with some of the 5%ers. So he was like, yo, whenever shit happens, yo, I'm just gonna stay in my cell. So niggas like, all right, fuck it, stay in your cell. So the way we lined shit up was we made calculations on when people was going to court and who was going to court. I said whenever this shit happens, Dawn P and Knowledge can't be involved. It's gonna happen, but they can't be involved. They can't be around because I knew this shit was authentic. You know what I'm saying? And those was my niggas. They bros wasn't my bros. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear the little whispering and little snake shit, and I was waiting for these niggas to act up anyway. But them two, like, I respected it, and so they could. I didn't want to have nothing to happen with them being involved. So it was court dates that happened that I end up going too. That's the crazy shit. I end up going to court the same day. Dawn P, Knowledge, and somebody else. Non-Taurus. Yo, it was crazy. It was a lot of us. It was a lot of the hitters. It was a lot of us. We all went to court the same day. Like 5, 6 of us. 2 of us come back on the early go back. So that means we're making it back before lunch, right around lunchtime, 12 o'clock. It's still early as fuck. The rest, that's it. It's over. We ain't seeing them till like 5, 6, whenever. It's me and this nigga Non-Taurus. He coming from his Brooklyn pins. I'm coming from the Bronx pins. We going to the house together. We get to the house. Niggas is ready. They're like, yo, these niggas is gone. Dawn P is gone. Knowledge is gone. I'm forgetting somebody. I'm forgetting somebody and I apologize. And he's somebody just, fuck, Knowledge? No, Knowledge? Oh, man, I'm forgetting somebody. But he was somebody that was in the house also. And he was part of that vibe with the 5%ers. And when we get back, it was lit. Motherfucker was like, yo, that's it. Today's the day. I'm like, fuck it, right now. We're going to do it. That's it. It is what it is. So it was in the process of the lunch getting served. So while the lunch is getting served, people got their trays in the day room. Everybody's eating. Everybody got their guns stashed underneath the tables inside the day room. We got knives everywhere. Everywhere in that day room, there's fucking guns. That's knives. Knives, ice picks everywhere. Non-Taurus. U-Guard. Non-Taurus, U-Guard, and whatever other 5%ers that was left. I mean, they thought they held weight. You gotta start stacking the trays up type shit so the trays could leave. And motherfuckers like, yo, you do that shit yourself. These niggas is like, yo, what? Yo. Like, yo, stop fucking playing. I say, yo, get this shit together, papi. Like, come on, get the trays. We gotta go. Niggas like, yo, you get the trays together, man. I'm in there in the cut like this. I'm quiet. It's the Poppies talking shit. It's the Mexicos. It's the Salvadorians. It's Bori. Bori is there also. You know what I'm saying? They used to the Latinos, the Spanish brothers, to take care of everything in the house. Like when it came to the cleaning and all that shit. These niggas is like, yo, what the fuck is going on? He start going back and, yo, these motherfuckers got jokes. Now all of a sudden they want to have heart. They start coming in here trying to get on some tough shit. So, motherfucking start talking to Bordy, the little Dominican dude I was telling y'all about. Mind you, I'm still in the cut like this. I'm by the table, Puppet. Me and Puppet quiet. We strapped up. I'm strapped, he's strapped. And we in the cut. You know what I'm saying? And Bordy took over and was like, yo, he started talking with his broken English. Yo, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You niggas. The way he was saying that shit sounded mad racist. You niggas abuse. You fucking abuse. You was pissed the fuck off. Yo, I'm telling you. That was the definition of oppression. And I've seen it not only in that house and other houses, but they was literally fed up, bro. And he was like, fuck it. And they actually liked their Bordy, the 5%ers, because they used to fuck with him because they knew he was a live wire. They knew that he would get popping. They knew that he was, but they used to like let him, and he used to work in the mess hall. Little did they know, though, everybody that was working in the mess hall, all them people, they was bringing back armory for all of us. Big boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Machetes, nigga. Like, for real, for real. So, they start coming up in the day room, getting all feisty. Talk about, yo, y'all motherfuckers gotta get this shit. Now they start putting bass in their voice. The nigga Bordy was like, wow, fuck that shit. There was a table set up while where he was at, he flipped it. When he flipped the table, underneath that table was nothing but knives. It was like 3-4 knives right there. Him and the other motherfuckers that was there just grabbed something. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The other motherfuckers, it's like 3 tables inside in the day room altogether. Flip another table, the one by the TV. Niggas already done pulled the cord out the TV. Flip that table, guns under there. Then you got the table by me and Puppy. Me and Puppy ain't had to flip no table. We already had our shit on us. But shit was getting turned. These motherfuckers is starting to realize, yeah, this shit getting real. Like, what up? Let's get it. And we still in the cut like this. Just watching. The whole riot is happening right in front of us. And I'm just right there, like this, watching it. Next thing you know, what happens? A tray goes flying. Niggas throwing shit like frisbees. The motherfuckers is lethal. Hit some nigga in the head. Boop! I'm like, oh, split his shit. Niggas leaking from a tray. Nigga threw that shit like a frisbee. That hard plastic caught that nigga, split his fucking whole shit. Motherfuckers is talking crazy. Motherfuckers is grabbing chairs. They trying to come in, but niggas is throwing chairs at these niggas, and they trying to like they backing up, acting like they trying to get in, but they backing up. They looking at me and Puppet. Me and Puppet right there, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't put no work in yet. I was right there tranquilo. I was relaxing, looking at this shit like, yo, look at this. Facts. I'm like, yo, they going in right now. Yo, the poppies, we was lit. They was lit. They was tight. They was upset. They throwing chairs. They throwing trays. They throwing food. Motherfuckers getting hit in the head with shit. They talking like, yo, they looking at us like, yo, what the fuck? Now shit starts getting hectic when motherfuckers start like rushing now. And when they rush, now it's like, all right, now it's not, now it's on and popping. Know what I'm saying? So when niggas start rushing, I run down on the nigga non-tourist. The first nigga I see. Run right down on the nigga. Once I see the nigga, and I caught the nigga lovely. See, my thing wasn't only like, I used to always like the sock with like something in it. Hard. Pause. No homo. No jokes aside. And I wasn't Bruce Lee. You ain't gonna have me out here saying I wasn't coming in like that, twin. But I was swinging hard on that first swing. And if I missed on that first swing, boy, that second swing was going to be even crazier. But I wasn't on no kung fu shit. Don't get it twisted. I'm not. I'm just saying. I that was just my bitch. You know what I'm saying? That. You know what I'm saying? And whatever else I had in my other hand. But that was my shit before like cutting or stabbing. I just like splitting it. Like that was my shit. Do me. So that's what I did. Ran right down on the nigga. He tried to put his hands up, talk some tough guy shit. Just caught the nigga. Big. Split his whole shit. That nigga whole fucking lip, this lip and this lip split open, leaking. You know what I'm saying? Rushed the nigga. Food, trays, tables getting thrown everywhere. Total dismay. I mean everywhere. Motherfuckers getting punched, hit, kicked, cut, stabbed. It is motherfuckers getting, this shit is getting crazy. Motherfuckers is trying to run out the day room. Motherfuckers is grabbing niggas, trying to pull motherfuckers back in the day room. They done hit the pin. Motherfuckers done hit the pin. The pigs is trying to get in. We over here locking the door on the pigs so the pigs can't even get inside of us. So we over here locking the door, holding the door, busting that. Yo, this shit got crazy. 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 I'm talking about adrenaline on 100, bro. I'm talking about lit. Everybody was in that day room just going in crazy. Mad motherfuckers came out that bitch cut, stabbed, lumped up, black eyes. Motherfuckers was knocked out. Motherfuckers walked jaws got wired. Like motherfuckers shit done did the motherfucking typewriter. You know what the typewriter, bing, you know when that shit slide out? Facts. Niggas getting hit because we had, yo, the amount of weapons. There was something for everybody. You know, it was like not just one, it was like two for everybody. And we had everything from scrub brushes to ice picks to knives to razors. And it got crazy. Eventually, the CEOs rush shit to pick the squad come in. They start throwing motherfuckers on the wall. We get on the wall. They start picking up herbs, beating up niggas, individuals, whoever they thought was involved. And everybody was so dirty, they was fucking up, putting hands on everybody a little bit, to be honest. And then throwing motherfuckers in their cells. You know what I'm saying? Stripping your cells, throwing everything out your cell, throwing you in your fucking cell, talking all that tough shit. And, you know, regular shit that you got to go through when shit pop off. You gotta go through that, or you're going to get it popping with the police, too. And when you get it popping with the police, then you go under the box. And they're going to do you extra dirty. And you're not going to eat, and you're going to be sick. And you're going to be even sicker than what the fuck you would have been if you would have just like, all right, tolerated that. And still be in your cell and be able to bust a move. Feel me? So that's the difference between lions and men. That's the difference between playing chess and checkers. You know, you got to think 10 steps ahead, you feel me? So that's what happens. And they shut shit down. Everybody on lockdown. Everybody on lockdown. We on lockdown for like the changes tour, right? Mad paperwork getting done. People getting moved. They out the house now. When shit like that happen, you get motherfuckers getting packed up. See, another thing. It always depends on when you pop off also. On what tour. See, that tour favored the bros. It favored the Latinos because it was Spanish officers at that time on that tour. And they lean more for they kind. Real talk. Segregated as shit, but real shit. That's correction officers. We knew we couldn't do what we did on the other tour. They would have packed us up. And them niggas would have still stood in that house. And we would have got packed up and left somewhere else. Chess and checkers, man. Chess and checkers. That's the only two games motherfuckers is playing in there. You know? And the one to master is chess. I'm not saying I master it. But I always got to think moves ahead, not just one move, not just skipping one person and then thinking, oh, I can skip it. No, you got to maneuver. So what happened was is what? Now y'all the ones getting packed up. Why? Because them CEOs is gonna be talking about how y'all motherfuckers was the ones that started the shit. How y'all motherfuckers was doing this. How y'all motherfuckers, because a lot of the poppies in the house that was working in the mess hall that was dealing with the Spanish CEOs used to always sometimes throw whispers in their ears. Be like, yo, I can't wait this shit change here, whatever. And they used to feel bad for them. You know what I'm saying? And they used to see what was going on. They used to see it. And they used to feel for their people. We all play on people's feelings, especially in prison. If you show any type of emotion, we're going to expose that. 100%. You show me something that I know that I can utilize to my benefit, I'm going to utilize it. Real talk. Real talk. So these officers allowed us, I mean, we knew that when we bust the move that this was the time to do it. Everything just fell into place. My two niggas that I fuck with wasn't there. And everybody else was there. And now everybody's in their cells, all beat the fuck up. Campton's done left. We still on lockdown. But it's only like, let's say 2 hours done passed. Our cells done got tossed already. But we's putting shit together back in our cells now. We got our little bullshit walk bands and listening to Hot 97, Power 105. R&B, whatever you listening to, country music, whatever, Spanish. La Mega se pega. On the cell talking. Hopefully they ain't find none of your bud, find your stash. And the CEOs, the regulars that's working, are cracking the cells to the niggas that run out. The niggas that suicide aid, the niggas that's supposedly, the ones that's on the list for lockout when it's time for cleanup after like a search or whatever. And those positions always go to the people that are of authority in the house. You feel me? So if you hold weight, that's gonna be your position. You don't know you're gonna be on that list. Anything ever happen and we on shakedown, we on lockdown, they only letting 2 people out, I'm gonna be one of those 2 people. Feel me? That's what they do. Man, crack my cell, crack puppet cell. The 5%ers is in their cell still sick. Like, oh, yo, who sell they crack? Who sell they crack? Because all they hear is the boom. That's all they heard, twin. Facts, I could never forget this shit. It's like yesterday. These motherfuckers is all they sell. Like, yo, who fucking sellers that? Who they let? Yo, oh shit. Oh fuck. Yo, that's Chulo and fucking Puppet. I think that's Puppet and Chulo sell. Yo, they let these motherfuckers out. Yo, Garcia, Rivera, that's some fucked up shit. What the fuck you ain't cracking my cell? These niggas talking on they cell, mad in their feelings. Because they usually getting let out when the other CEOs is around. But shit done popped off, shit got crazy. They already aware what's going on. They know them niggas can't come out. They know. Or we gonna have to like get it popping again. So they're letting us out. They know, and them niggas already got tags on their shit that they getting packed up and they leaving. They moving. I find that out once I go to the bubble. I go to the bubble, bitch start telling me like, yo, yeah, listen, this nigga's leaving, he's leaving, he's leaving, he's leaving, he's leaving. I'm like, yo, where they going? Let me get the list. I'm getting the list. I'm going to these niggas' cells like I'm the fucking CEO. Niggas is mad as fuck. One nigga, I forget who it was, he tried to act like he was throwing some shit. He was going to throw some shit through his cell. He didn't, though. But I'm like, yo, listen, I'm just telling you what it is, and that's it. I'm like, yeah, you going mouth for lower. Y'all niggas is going. You going over here. And they're like, yo, niggas is tight. Niggas is mad as fuck. Check this out. As this is going on, and me and Pup is the only ones out the cell. They start telling me and Puppet to lock in. So we like, what? They're like, yo, y'all gotta lock in, y'all gotta lock in. I'm like, what the fuck you mean we gotta lock in? Well, for what? What we gotta lock in for? Well, we had to lock in. They made us lock in. We lock in. And when we lock in is the go back from the other from the motherfuckers that was at court. And that's the nigga Don P, the nigga Knowledge, I believe it was. Somebody, it was a couple, it was more than just two of them. They were the two main ones. But it was more than just two of them. They went to court, so it was like 5 people that came back. They come back, they're like, yo, what the fuck is going on? You hear non-tourists and these niggas jump on the gate. Yo, guard, yo, come to my cell, guard. Yo, these bitch ass niggas flip. Yo, these bitch ass niggas, then they tell these fucking Oyes, these fucking German motherfuckers, these fucking Germans trying to fucking get us to fuck. Yo, I talking all type of crazy shit. Niggas start talking crazy. Niggas is like, yo, what? Like, yo, that bitch ass nigga Chulo, fucking puppet, all these motherfuckers, these niggas is snakes, talking crazy. Talking crazy. These niggas is confused, popping at them. I mean, Don P and them is like, what the fuck? They're like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what's going on? They talking to Gonzalez, yo, get my niggas cell out. They come, this nigga Don P come to my cell. And now I'm locked in. They out because they just came back from court. And that's usually how it goes. But I think a Campton came with them also. But anyway, they out the cell. He come to my cell like, yo, Chulo, what the fuck happened? Yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, bro, that shit was out of my hand to an extent. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it real with him. Like, yo, it was already there. It was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't stop it. I ain't gonna lie. I just made sure that when it happened, you ain't had nothing to do with it. I didn't want you involved. I didn't want you around. So I made sure when it happened that you wasn't around. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So then that was the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it was. You know what I mean? The same for him and Knowledge. You know what I mean? So motherfuckers is still, now they gotta go with their bros, though. They bros is about to get packed up. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is leaving. Don P now and them start styling because they out they cells. And I'm in my cell now. Me and Puppet are in our cells. Now they out they cells. So now it's like they a little bit more boisterous and boisterous and getting amped up because they like, yo, these motherfuckers really, and now they talking shit and they keep walking up and down and whatever the CEOs is doing in the bubble at that time, it's between change and talk. Change and talk. Different CEOs coming on that. From what I'm saying? See how shit changed that quick? But that's what happens. The CEOs that was there when this shit happened now are leaving. The other CEOs that are coming are black CEOs. And they favor the people that are more on lockdown. And Don P stays out and Don P ends up getting that bitch ass nigga non-Taurus cell out too. So they end up staying out during the late night. Me and Puppet, we got a whole bat cave in our cell. Like literally a bat cave. I'm talking about a bat cave. The hole is so big and I was so skinny at the time. I could slide into his cell, out his cell, bro. And he could do the same shit. He was short. And both our cells, we could pop open on our own. You know what I'm saying? Like we could pop our shit open and we don't need the CEOs to like, you couldn't deadlock ourselves because they was old, they was fucked up. Like we don't be popping them shits open so much every day, every other day that them chains was done. You know what I'm saying? Especially our 2 cells. And our shits was connected. So these motherfuckers end up still being locked out. The next day, we wake up. It's a change of 2 again. Because that was like it was that last shift, which was the midnight shift. They ain't let me and Puppet, none of us out. They let Don P and somebody else out. And then the following, that morning to change the shift, they let me and Puppet out and 2 of the Spanish niggas that was porters to do the cleanup. And they had them still on lockdown now. So now it changed in the morning. So now We out, they in they shit. And the CEOs that's working, they're like, yo, what the fuck happened? They reading they just go by what happened in the book. So the book was basically the story, whatever the CEO say and what they saw. And they saw a whole lot of crazy shit going on in that day room. So whatever it is that they put on that paper, that's what the captains and all of them saw. But they embellished it a little bit because they was gonna be favoring us. And that's just real talk. That's just how it is. And we at 40 minutes. I don't really like to keep on blabbering more than that. Cause I feel like I could lose y'all. And I don't wanna do that. I wanna keep it like, keep y'all in pace, keep y'all in the same wave with me. And I feel like we're moving along smoothly, so I'm gonna stop it right here. And at the end of the day, they got packed up, they all left. Me and Puppet, they packed up everybody. Don P ended up leaving, Non-Taurus ended up leaving, Knowledge ended up leaving, Shy ended up leaving, Manifest, I think it was. Then it was a bunch and they all ended up leaving. The one motherfucker that it didn't end up leaving was the blood nigga Face. Because he wasn't 5%. It was like he was kind of a straggler on that side of the house. Like me. But because I was the only king in that side. It was only me as a king. It was only one Dominican that was on Trinitario, really DP, not Trinitario. So it was one king, one Trinitario, one blood, a bunch of 5%ers, one Mexican representing MS-13. Then you had another Spanish dude repping Salvadroches, some crazy shit. And it was just like it was mad individualized, I ain't gonna lie. And then you had people that was just neutral also. But at the end of the day, they end up leaving, and that's when we took the house. We officially took the house. That was our house now. Now it was me and Puppet running that fucking house. The nigga Face thought he was in there, but he ended up getting washed the fuck up. And the next day, put the goons on him, got him beat up, and he left. And he went next door with the blood nigga punching Pito and them niggas over there. Jonathan, my son Jonathan. Shout out to Dominican Jonathan, big head, big jaw motherfucker. That nigga jaw is like the size of my beard. You heard his whole face. Shout out to Jonathan, real talk, facts. Yo, listen, I love y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I hope y'all feeling where we going with this, and we're gonna keep it pushing in that same direction. Hit the subs, hit the thumbs up, hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know anything that y'all want me to address. And let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 100 like we always do. It's Lions and Men. You know what I'm saying? We always do our best. We never try. Nothing but love and respect. Y'all already know. Holla at your boy.